Hello everyone. We'll do a nice gentle scene, country scene again. Just damp it in gently, just so it's damp, not wet. Right. Then I'll use one of these brushes. I've one a bit bigger than that. This one, it's a squirrel brush, and what we're going to try and do is, tell you what, this time we'll get a little bit of light red and we'll put our clouds in first. Like that. Then we'll get our blue, bit of cobalt, be nice. And then we'll put that little bit of red in it. I'll put some blue into that red there, see. Can you see it turns it grey? Now what we're going to do here, we'll just put some, we'll make a lake here. Bit of cobalt in places. There's your lake across there, so we can just bring that bit of land there and a bit of land over here and a bit at the back. Now we'll dry that off for a sky and water together. So now we'll get some lemon like that, and we'll put some ultramarine in it to get it like that. Then we'll put some yellow ochre into it. Now can you see that's just that little bit of a difference now. So what we did, we put some lemon, then we put some ultramarine. Can you see me there? Yeah. And then we put some yellow ochre, and then we use that. Now just make sure there's a clean brush, and we'll bring it in here, over here, just to there. Like that. See? And bring this part here, we'll put the same here first of all, because what we're going to do is put a bit of dark in it, and a bit here. Like that. So I didn't want to put any dark in it just yet, but we'll put a little bit of a little bit more blue in it, ultramarine, only a touch here, just a touch here, and it'll just make this just that little bit different for you to bring across here. And now you've got a little bit of nice greenery there, right at the back over there. And this here, now this has to come a bit further forward like that to keep it in perspective. Same with that. Keep it all in perspective, going up a little bit. Same with that, going up a little bit. So there you've got that now done, and you've got perspective with that. So now all we need to do, we'll get some trees. On these trees, all we'll do is get some, we'll dry that, and then we'll get some colour. I'll show you now. You know, because I probably would have been putting it on my Patreon. but I've not been doing anything for a day or two anyway. So now I'm going to get some burnt umber like that, see. That's just burnt umber. And get a bit of blue over here. And watch what happens to that burnt umber when I put that blue in. See, it changes colour. I'll just try that brush out. Get that burnt umber. Make a bit more. There's not enough there. Make a bit more. So we'll make enough. And just come across here doing some trees. Just like that. Put that bit of blue, dark stuff in if you want. Put a little bit of blue in it. And then see how it'll go bright, dark, like darker colour. Just go down there. Like that. Now you can just do the edge of this. And here. And there. And there like that. Now you can bring a bit of greenery in now. So I'll tell you what, we'll get some blue, yellow lemon again, which I'm always using. Now put some, look, that's dark now, see? Now let's put some umber in that. Right, now there's your umber, and there's your blue, and there's your colour for your trees, just about here. There, like that. And let's put a little, go on. A little tree there. A little bush there. Come across here. Like that. And then we're going to put a tree here. One little tree here. On there, on this to here. Let's put a little bit of colour in that tree. And that'll do that. Now then, we'll just put a little bit of shade there, and there, and there. And that's your painting really, but we'll just put some more darks into it. Only looking for brushes. No, what we'll do now is get some of that lemon again. I'm always using lemon, it's handy and it's not a dear paint. Not expensive, is it? There's your lemon, there's your ultramarine, your lemon, and your brown, lemon, ultra. Let's see if we can get that on easier now. I'll have it just dark over there and underneath, eh? Just being very careful. Bit of dark under there. Bottom of tree. And this one. Right, now we'll dry that off and we'll see what we come up with when we've just put some lines in it. You could probably scratch that out and put your line in. Okay, so let's go now, get some very dark. Oh, it's a bit thick this. I'll have to... I'll find a better pen. Nah, it's too thick. Okay, now look, this is a better one. That's a fine one. Very fine rigger brush. Now let's see what we can do with this. See, because you wanted a bit there. Oh, that's a bit lower, but there, and then let's see if I can get that across. An unusual shape. Slipped up with that. Never much patience have I when I'm doing these. When it's been an awful day on it, well, it's just been thundering and lightning and blasting down and raining heavy, so we've got rid of that heat wave for a bit. Oh no, is that all right, Dad? I don't know. Now then, is that all right? Now, they should be solid, these, when you put them in, shouldn't they? Now these go like over here, don't they? Now that has to be black and solid. Here we go again with this. That's it, put one there. See, it's like more genteel type, which is I find more difficult. Really, it needs to be more wider, doesn't it, that? I don't think I've got a wider one. Hey, that's not too bad. No, I think let's see, it would just about get in, wouldn't it, one of them? I mean, I'll have to paint over that tape. How's that then? Alright. It's not worth me putting my name on these. Okay, God bless everybody. Thanks for looking in. See you tomorrow if I can get going on it. If the weather's not too bad. After this thunder and lightning and all this rain battering on the roof here. Anyway, I've got one half of me. It's only a tiny conservatory. It's only nine across. Very tiny. But my daughter came down and we put some black blinds. We put some blinds on the windows down one side where the sun hits it. Right at the back of where my paint pad is, just at the back. You know, and it gets so the sun lands on this side, that side there, and it stays on it all day blasting. So she came down today and she put me these blinds up. They're not really blind. What they are, you buy this black canvas and it's got like silver on one side and black on the other. And you stick little, cut it to size for each. If they're about say a foot by 3 foot or 2 foot down, you cut it dead to size and you stick these little round stickers onto your glass. And what happens is, when you press when you press your black, which is silver on one side and black on the other, you press it to the window. It sticks on that little round piece on each corner. She's very good. She's very, very clever like that. Now, my son's got the brains, but he can't do things like that. He's a college fellow, you know, looking after a college. But my daughter's got the acumen now. That's a lot. It's like me. Do anything and try anything. Very, 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 very good at what she's doing. She'll do anything, and she's very clever. Very clever and got very, very good acumen. She's really, I think the world of her. Now my son, he's the brains, he doesn't want to be bothered with anything, only teaching kids at school and all that college stuff, you know. But there's two different kids, mine. Our Neil is the clever one, but my daughter is clever in other ways, that she's got such a good acumen for seeing things and working things out and looking after people, looking after this little shop full of where all the old people come in. A nice little shop, and It's charity. She does it for charity, nothing. She just looks after it, puts the money together for, and the old people come in for a chat. And she loves it. She loves it, being with them. She loves it. She just likes being out helping people some way. I don't know. Anyway, God bless you all. Thanks for looking in and being with me again for half an hour. Take care.